headphones. Oh shit. Hello. Sorry about the delay. I'm gonna try to cast this game. It is the finals match of the EU Summit Tournament. Probably map 1 of a best of 3 maps. Can't see the other maps, unfortunately, but we do get this. And we should not be surprised to see this team. PTX, KlernY, trolldracii, and I wouldn't be surprised about the heroes either. Versus almost a mirror match. Look at this. Gunner Alk with Headhunter instead of Ranid for this team, and Ranid instead of Headhunter. How we want to look at it. But it'll be pretty crazy. I think that it's a pretty even matchup as far as comps are concerned. I do not like this Aegis right here. You should definitely have the Frost Shard. But we do have some interesting medallions. PTX has his meteor. Andy has his Frost Shard. Gymarg has Frost Shard as well, but has Lord's Morgs instead. Both of those really good for Gunner. This is still a really good Rennet setup for medallions, and this is pretty much run-of-the-mill Headhunter right here. The only deviation that I really see is KlernY goes for the meteor to help his team with nuking instead of going for the Surgens. I'd say that's a pretty good move because it's pretty unlikely that your sprint's going to be useful in helping you out of most dire situations. If you're in goo, you can't really sprint out of it. The Alk will likely just dispel you and knock you further into the goo and stuff. The Ranid should most likely be able to chase you down, especially if he has stealth and his sprint as well. And Gymarg, Gunner, he really won't be trying to chase down KlernY too much anyway. He'll just try to zone him out. So if KlernY's sprinting away, that's not going to be entirely helpful. I would say that whoever this izygame guy is, I've never seen him before. I'd say he'd probably want to do the same thing, but he should be okay still with his medallion setup. But Troll's gonna hunt for him. I think we could really look at what Troll will do to this Ranid. I'm actually pretty interested to see if he just kind of tries to ignore him mostly, or if he actually tries to hunt him down. And I should also mention, I've never seen Schultiz's Ranid. Schultiz. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure he's Swedish. I don't know how Swedish people pronounce that. But yeah. PTX facing forward, goes out of blind, ends up missing stealths in. So that's an execute. Nice stun onto Troll's leap by Schultiz. Blow darts onto a barrier, but it actually takes a lot of real HP away from Troll. 2 shields onto Schultiz, and an instant dispel on the DI by Troll. He gets sucked up, but the Alk is blinded. Schultiz trying to get some energy off of him. Troll's near ult. Troll is kind of in trouble. No, never mind. His space versus the deadly injector is just so good. Blue going down, Troll getting pushed back into it, blow darted up, but huge nuke, backstab execute with a lot of bursts by Troll, and no backup from Gymarg and Schultiz. Gymarg kind of tried to zone KlernY out, but Maybe they should have went for a kill on PTX, perhaps. I think it might have been possible. PTX just literally stood still and hit execute, which, if you are paying attention to the sound, you can tell when he's doing that. Ooh, look at, we have a caster in here, BLC TV too. Anyway, nice round by Cold. Worm is doing well too, though. Actually, I want to look at what the stats are. Troll actually pretty low. Didn't tank the world though. Most of his damage coming from M1s from their Ranid. PTX actually being is the highest tanked. He has 2k focus shot on him. Well, anyway, PTX that's giving the same opener, just facing at the start. Blinding up Gymarg, doesn't get blinded himself. Will he hit Schultiz? Almost hit Schultiz, but it hit Gymarg in stealth. Really nice with PTX. He's giving barrier. Troll's dealing with Gymarg. Gymarg has his face back. Blind sent out, doesn't hit the Alchemist of izygame. Blow darts onto Troll. He gets frost sharded, but he double frost sharded, I believe. There's a deadly inject on him, so this damage onto Alk isn't doing too much. But Alk has goo. So does KlernY though. But KlernY decides to pop his Aegis to stand in the goo and heal up his team, who's kind of in trouble. Nice double space by Schultiz. He gets 2 with that. Troll trying to do the lead axe combo. Big rocket launcher. The range on that's insane. Almost actually killed the Alk, and actually will kill the Alk with this Troll. And even if Troll doesn't kill him there, KlernY had his goo once again. Schultiz and Gymarg might be a little bit too distracted with PTX at that point, and I'd also say the Alchemist is just having trouble. He went for a really ballsy goo, and it just didn't really pay off. It ended up being more of a zoning goo, and it really wasn't even that, because KlernY very smartly just Aegis and healed up his teammates. But I think Worm Team needs to stop being the counter initiators. They need to be the initiators. Huge nuke onto Gymarg with the execute and an actual enrage as well onto him. Nice space out by Schultiz not to get hit. Big nukes onto izygame. 2-man ult is coming from Schultiz. Meteor onto Izzy. He's giving himself barrier. He gets knocked out center field. Enraged by Troll. Not going to hit anything. Nice long range execute and a reap. And a very nice deadly inject on the reap as well. Really well played by Cold there. That was very well orchestrated. Schultiz incredibly low, deadly inject, stealth spies, and we don't get to see his corpse because it is a replay. Grin spawning, Troll kind of trolling Gymarg. Big nukes going up to Gymarg, and he actually sends his rockets the other way to juke out Troll's trance. Say, hey, I know when you trance sometimes, at least. It's just Cold really showing their dominance here. It's to be expected. This is I would say this is pretty much PTX and Troll's game, like not this map, but like this entire game. Bloodline Champions for now, I'd say it's theirs. So it's really no surprise that they're doing so well here. Nice enrage on that. Gets big damage onto Alk already. Shared some big real HP, but so did Troll. He's given barrier, but the thing is that they get the rune once again. They've gotten the rune. No, they don't get it this time. Schultiz sprints for it, and really nice sleep out by KlernY, predicting where Schultiz would sprint away. Blow darts onto Troll, but he's giving barrier, and he heals himself up to, I believe, with the Harvest Blood. Twin Death gets locked up. Goo goes down, but Enrage is hit, and PTX can just walk out of it as well. So big waste of that goo. It's really looking bad for one. They're locked up in their spawn, and KlernY has ult. And Schultiz is just incredibly low. Stun onto KlernY. Schultiz has a lot of abilities though, so KlernY can't goo him, so he pops his Aegis. Really smart play by him. Trolldracii is in a lot of trouble, and actually Troll gets the kill on Schultiz, who was deadly injected and ended up facing back. Goo was thrown out on him as well. It was a really nice combo right there. This Alchemist of izygame, it's hard to say what he should do, because it's honestly like he has almost the hardest job, like, or well, maybe not, but he's definitely he has to make really hard calls. to either be aggressive or defensive. And with Alk, it's not really like an off and on switch. Like, you really kind of have to commit to one or the other to really see results either way. I'm not really sure what the right answer is here. It's 4-0. PTX going for a 360 yellow MLG swag. Execute doesn't end up hitting anybody. Execute comes out from Gymarg, misses both. DPS hold, stun onto PTX, Frost Shard as well. 2-man Frost Shard by PTX, that was nice. Spaces the random lunge. The Alchemist getting soloed up by Troll here. Execute barely missing him. Locked on his healing potion though, so Troll's probably going to want to keep pursuing. 2-man Twin Death and 2-man Harvest Blood as well. That was really clean. Troll has ult on himself, but doesn't lose any real HP to it. Rented ult, that is. Barrier was given to Troll. Trolls might be in trouble. Nobody hits his enrage. He's weakened the Alku. Does he have lead? He does have lead. He's going for a kill. Doesn't end up getting it. KlernY's goo is a little bit strange, I would say. I know that they have rounds to lose and stuff, but that definitely could have been a win if it was just thrown onto the Alchemist, because she can't really escape it. She doesn't have a teleport medallion or even the energy for it, I'm sure. Schultiz incredibly low, running to the top right corner of the map, and will PTX get him? Yes, Big Bertha. Now it's going to be a 2v2, which I believe will favor KlernY's side because of the meteor. I think that, actually, the 2 meteors, I think that those are going to be really good in terms of comboing. Nice execute coming out by PTX, almost soloing up Izzy by himself. And KlernY wasn't there, but that's fine because KlernY was F1ing, but that ult by Gymarg is also really good. Gets PTX incredibly low. Not sure if this trade has been worth it anymore. Deadly Inject, EX Deadly Inject missing onto PTX. PTX stealthed up, Gymarg calls him out where he is, blinds him. Execute to the back on KlernY by Gymarg. A lot of damage onto him. Instant Inject onto PTX, but not going to take any real HP. PTX facing back, thinking that execute might be for him, but he's mistaken. Rockets going out for KlernY, not doing too much. PTX just getting a lot of M1s off onto Izzy, and PTX throwing out his rocket launcher. Had 3 stacks of focus, so I'm not sure if that actually helps the channeling. I hope it does. That'd be cool. But yeah, a lot of M1s were landed there. Nice sleep and execute combo by KlernY. I wonder if Izzy had his clarity to kind of help Gymarg out right there. But now the fog is finally setting in. PTX blinded up Deadly Inject onto Gymarg, and he actually spaces it somewhat incorrectly. Nice Big Bertha though. Will PTX go down? He does have space. He should be okay. In stealth, Deadly Inject, execute, Frost Shard, everything onto Izzy, but it's not exactly over. It'll be really hard for Gymarg to do anything here, but it is possible for him to do something. Nice Frost Shard by Gymarg, but no, Big Bertha's gonna knock him out of the circle, and he's gonna go down. That's 5-0. Really stompy, but at the same time, I'm not sure exactly what was going down this tournament. I'm sure if we had Gashag in the finals, it would at least be 3 to 5, you know, depending on who won, but unfortunately, he did go down a little bit early in this tournament. We really need to see that that Gashag versus trolldracii finals. And I hate to call it by their by just like one player's name of the team. Like, I don't mean to imply anyone's team captain or something, but we don't really have team names in this game, so it's hard to say, like, you know, I don't want to say trolldracii, KlernY, PTX versus Gashag and whoever he plays with. He plays with different people all the time. Anyway, it's pretty stompy, like I said. Alk probably could have done better, and don't let the TPS fool you. Alks always get highest TPS overall, but especially because of that last round. You would see these two higher if it weren't for that last round, but that round went on forever, so I mean, like, let's look at it. 19k total, 17k total, and then you go over here, and I mean, you know, 10k, that's not bad. Still pretty close. Schultiz, kind of lost that one. But yeah, you see, it's really all that last round right there that brought him up there. Oh, he's a winter winner, 2012. Okay. I just kind of think that it's just the experience of cold playing together versus warm not playing together. If I'm not mistaken, Gymarg and Schultiz don't really play together. Not sure who izygame is. He's probably a Smurf. If not, he might just be somebody who hasn't played for a while. But whatever the case, you know, they're not going to be that coordinated. They might not even be used to what cold runs. So well played by cold still, nevertheless, and by warm. It's nobody likes going up against this team. I would say even the top US teams should fear KlernY Troll PTX on fair latency, especially on unfair latency. But yeah, GG. Thanks for watching.